So, you want to catch yourself a Paradox Suicune slash Virizion? Well, have no fear, Munching Orange is here. First things first, you're going to want to update your game, or rather, the Pokeportal news, which you can do by entering the Pokeportal menu and then going down to Mystery Gift, and then again all the way down to check the Pokeportal news. I'm not sure if that means you need the Nintendo Online functionality. I don't think so, at least to update it. Like, obviously to play the raids online with friends, you're gonna need it, but in today's video, I'm gonna be doing this solo, because I ain't got no friends. So the question is, where are these new Paradox Pokemon? Well, there's apparently a water crystal right over here, so let's set that as our destination and fly! I know for sure that the Paradox Suicune is a Water Terra type, so it should be in a Water Terra crystal. I'm gonna guess this is probably it, so let's check, and yes it is! And as you can see, it is a 5-star raid. Unlike the last few that we got for Greninja, Cinderace, Charizard, those were 7-star raids and insanely difficult. This one, probably not as bad. And at least for Paradox Suicune, I highly recommend using Iron Hands. I do at least recommend having it level 100, that'll definitely make things easier, but I don't think, at least for 5-star Terra raids, you need to necessarily EV train or max out your IVs. So we've actually got the moves Play Rough, Drain Punch, Belly Drum, and Wild Charge. We're really only going to be using Belly Drum, maybe Drain Punch, and Wild Charge. Although you could alternatively have Thunder Punch, since Wild Charge actually damages you. We might accidentally end up killing our Iron Hands. Only one way to find out, as we take on Walking Wake, aka the Paradox Suicune. Look at us, dude, with the new drip. We're looking so much better than all these other school scrubs, and what the heck? Wait, whose Amoongus is that? Excuse me? What is that dude's name? Brute Bonnet? Seems like all the bugs haven't quite been fixed. Anyway, Walking Wake is gonna kick things off with a sunny day. You might be thinking that's a bit counterintuitive because it is a water and dragon type, and of course the sun weakens water moves, but Walking Wake here actually has a brand new signature move that I'm sure we're going to see soon enough. So before I waste any more time, because there's actually a timer for these battles, let's kick things off with our Belly Drum, which is always the best move I recommend for Iron Hands in these raid battles. It'll maximize your attack stat at the cost of losing half of your health, but it's okay because we've actually got the Drain Punch, so we're gonna start off with that. As long as we survive this Dragon Pulse. Wait, did it even do damage? Excuse me, I didn't see my HP go down at all. Oh yeah, it did. But we're okay, because as you can see, the Drain Punch is actually gonna get us all the way back to full health. And there it is, the Hydro Steam. That is gonna be Walking Wake's signature move that is a water move, but instead of getting weakened in the sun, it actually gets powered up instead, which is absolutely insane for this Pokemon, since of course, all Paradox past Pokemon from Pokemon Scarlet get a boost in the sunlight with that special ability of theirs. But it's finally time to go for our Wild Charge, and as you can see, it does massive, massive damage, but we're actually gonna die from the recoil. So that's why probably better to have Thunder Punch. You don't end up killing yourself, but we're okay, because we got plenty of time still left. Just gotta wait out until my Baymax eventually comes back to life. 5 seconds. I still can't believe that Amoongus is there, bro. Like, what are you doing, man? Clearly you wandered into the wrong raid cave or something. I don't know what's going on, but now we're basically gonna wanna wait until we get our Terastallizing back, because breaking the shield is a lot more difficult without Terastallizing. So I'm just gonna go for another Belly Drum and hope that it doesn't go for Hydro Steam, but of course it does. So we're probably just dead again, aren't we? Oh, okay, maybe not. Baymax is a lot more tanky than I was giving him credit for, so as long as we're faster here with our Drain Punch, which we are, we should be able to get some of our HP back. Or not. That actually barely did any damage, probably because of the shield. And this is what you got to watch out for, because it nullifies the stats changes on my side of the field, meaning we no longer have that Belly Drum attack boost. So if we press Y, we can see there's still harsh sunlight, but yeah, my attack is regular again. So I actually played this quite badly, but we do have our Terastallizing back available. I don't think I'm going to go for it yet, though. I'm actually going to go for a cheer, and this is another way that you can heal up if your Pokemon aren't looking too hot. So I'm going to go for that and heal up Baymax just a little bit, or a lot, actually. Oh my god, that almost got our full HP back. The timer's actually running quite low, so yeah, if I didn't go for that, we might have died with the Wild Charge again and probably timed ourselves out. So good thing we went for that cheer. Now, I could Belly Drum again, but since I'm looking a little bit low on time, I'm just going to go ahead and Terastallize and then go for the Wild Charge on the Walking Wake. Without our Belly Drum, though, I don't know if this is actually going to do enough damage. I probably should have still gone for the Belly Drum, actually, but I was kind of scared that we were going to run out of time. So, here we go. Let's hope for the best as Root Bonnet once again gets in our way, but with the Terastallize Wild Charge, we didn't do... Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Okay, there we go. Critical hit, actually. Oh, my God. Baymax, you absolute beauty. You do so much damage, homie. And we're going to knock out the shield and actually finish off the Suicune? Maybe? I don't know why it's still attacking. I'm pretty sure it has no health left, so... Yeah, there we go. It's going to break down and we'll be able to catch it. Now, you only get one chance to catch this Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. So maybe we should put it in one of these special Pokeballs that we get from completing the debts. I mean, at least I think this is guaranteed. Otherwise, this is kind of a waste of a lure ball. Let's hope for the best as it swoops past the Amoonguss again. That is hilarious. I wonder if the same glitch will happen over in Pokemon Violet. Well, more importantly, yes! We got it! Walking Wake in the Lure Ball! And we also get a whole bunch of rewards. No Herba Mystica, though. I'm pretty sure we can potentially get Herba Mystica, but it's not guaranteed, so maybe next time we'll get more lucky. Now here in Pokemon Violet, we've got the Paradox Virizion, which is actually a Terra Psychic type, and I just noticed a glowing Psychic Crystal over here, so most likely, or definitely that's it, which should be the Paradox Virizion, and indeed it is. And you might have noticed the Pokemon I've chosen to go up against this is Kita, the King Gambit. Because this Virizion is a Terra Psychic type, that means its signature move is actually not going to be effective against Dark-type Pokemon. And we've also, of course, got a super effective attack against it in the Kowtow Cleave. And I don't actually have this thing fully EV trained. I do have it at level 100 though, so still highly recommend it being at level 100. You could also give it a Shell Bell instead of the Expert Belt that I've chosen to go with if you want a little bit of extra healing. But I think we should be okay, so let's challenge Paradox Virizion for the first time, aka Iron Leaves! Honestly, I prefer Walking Wake like 100 times more, but we'll talk about it after we actually capture it. And you might notice that Kita here is actually a shiny B-Sharp I managed to find in my second playthrough. I got really lucky with shiny Pokemon, specifically getting this one, because King Gambit is one of my favorites from Paldea. But immediately, Iron Leaves is going to throw out the electric terrain because, of course, all the future Paradoxes get boosted in the electric terrain with that Quark Drive ability. Much like the Paradox Suicune got boosted with the Sunny Day, this guy gets boosted by electric terrain, and so does its signature move, Psyblade. I believe gets a 50% raise if it's used during electric terrain. But because Kita, or King Gambit here, is a Dark type, it actually can't go for Psyblade, or at least I don't think it's going to even try to go for it, because it wouldn't affect us at all, so it's going to instead go for Leaf Blade, which is also not very effective, and the main reason why I recommend going for King Gambit. It's actually just going for Swords Dances. The Iron Leaves, I mean, I'm going for them too. Basically, we're both raising our attack stat to the max, like we did with Hariyama, except we don't have Belly Drum this time around, so we just gotta go for the 3 Swords Dances, and yeah, the Psyblade just doesn't even affect us. So now Kita is gonna be at maxed out attack, and we're ready to go for our Kowtow Cleaves. After we tank a couple of Leaf Blades, that is. And like I said, I didn't go for the Shell Bell. That could be an alternative, but oh my god. We don't even need it! We just one-shot it! Oh. Okay, yeah, King Gambit, definitely the strategy the Pokemon to go for against Virizion here. Now, I'm actually playing this on my wife's copy of Pokemon Violet, which means we don't quite have the special Pokeballs from the other version, and that's a shame. So I think I'm going to actually try to catch this guy again. I know she's got autosave though, so hopefully this didn't save and we can still fight it again, because you only get one chance to catch these Paradox Pokemon. This time around, things are a lot more interesting because we didn't get that critical hit with Kowtow Cleave, so Virizion was able to throw up its shield, which means I basically just gotta stall until we get our Terastallizing back, but it literally does no damage to King Gambit, so our allies come through and finish it off for us, so we get another chance here to catch it, this time in the Friend Ball, which perfectly matches with Virizion's color scheme, the green and red. So off you go, Friend Ball! You better freaking capture, I swear. 99% sure that the raid Pokemon are guaranteed to catch, because I haven't seen one break out so far, but I would hate to find out that's not the case with Virizion here. We've done it! Iron Leaves! We get a whole bunch more EXP candy, which is what I recommend using if you don't have your Pokemon at level 100. Just do some raid battles. You can get a lot of EXP candies and pump them into your Pokemon, get them to level 100, make these raid battles easy peasy. Now, both Iron Leaves and Walking Wake are going to be at level 75 when you catch them, and as you can see, Iron Leaves is Grass and Psychic type with the moves Psyblade, Leaf Blade, Mega Horn, and Swords Dance, while Walking Wake is going to have Hydro Steam, Dragon Pulse, Noble Roar, and Flamethrower. Walking Wake, definitely more of a special attacker. Iron Leaves, obviously a physical attacker, which sucks that I got an attack lowering nature, but we can always use a mint to change those. Now, before we wrap things up, I do want to show off their new signature moves. So let's start with Iron Leaves here and the Psyblade, which is boosted by 50% if the user is on electric terrain. Unfortunately, it's raining right now, not electric terrain, but this Psyblade should still be more than enough to finish off little Swablu. Look at that animation, dude. He like tears into another dimension. That's so sick. Yeah, celebrate that victory, Iron Leaves. Next up, though, we got Walking Wake, and thankfully there is another little Swablu over here, but the rain actually went away, so I guess you don't get that boosted. I mean, I think it would still be boosted because it's a water attack, but as you can see, this move's power is not lowered in Harsh Sunlight, but rather boosted by 50%. So both in the rain and in the sun, Hydro Steam will get powered up. And dude, why is Walking Wake so much bigger than Virizion? What the heck? I can imagine like riding on this thing's back. That'd be so sick. But yeah, let's go for our Hydro Steam now, which kind of sounds like very calming treatment at a spa. But here in Pokemon, it just absolutely destroys this poor little Swablu. Now, you know I had to check them out in the picnic, and yeah, I'm not really sure why my Iron Leaves is so much tinier than Walking Wake. Maybe their sizes are also randomized, because that seems really drastic, like the difference between the two of them. Suicune's just having a blast, running all around. Virizion's just chilling right now, but yeah, that's it. The two new Paradox Pokemon here in Scarlet and Violet. You can get them in your own game right now, even if you haven't purchased the DLC. All you gotta do is head over to the Pokeportal, Mystery Gift, Update, and you should see them for the next 2 weeks approximately. I'll put the exact date on screen. Let me know which one you like more down in the comments, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.